Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, the High Guy Jacobs, and today we've got another episode of School's in Session here with you. And I'd like to introduce you all to Morrigan Alexandros. Welcome to the channel, Morrigan. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. So first and foremost, why don't we start by you telling us a little bit about you. Why are you playing Doomsday? What do you like about Doomsday? What's your focus in the game? That kind of stuff.
Well, every once in a while I get obsessed with a game, and this seems to be it for now. And I like that you can basically play when you can, because I have a busy day, and I'm mostly, I don't know whether I'm Rider or Infantry. Maybe that's really the problem.
Sure.
And that's it.
Okay. Well, you're early enough in your gaming situation, in your development, that you can kind of still make that decision. I mean, we're still working on equipment. We're still working on parts and stuff like that. But let me ask you, for the viewers, you are free to play, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So ideally, as a free to play, you want to decide as early as possible what your focus is going to be. Whether that's infantry, whether that's rider, whether that's ranged. And then put all of your resources into that. So that's gonna determine a lot of what we do. So you said you don't know if you're an infantry or you're a rider. What's holding you up on that decision?
Because I like the heroes on both.
Okay.
And that's really it.
All right.
I mean,
so here's the reason I ask is because as a free to play, it is imperative that you pick one. Simply because this game is expensive. And if you're free to play and you still want to be effective, you need to be efficient. Which means that you need to dump all of your resources that you earn free into those heroes. And if you spread across infantry and rider, you're not going to be as impactful as you can be. Like, I still spend, but I'm an infantry main. I put nothing into my riders, nothing into my ranged. I own the heroes, that's fine. But I don't build to support them. I don't build to use them. I just build to collect them.
So I think one of the things was that I want to be Rider, but I think I had better heroes for infantry. I just got Ravina, so maybe that's why I vacillate between both.
Sure. So let's start by looking at a couple of things. Let's look at your squads. Click on your squads button in the bottom right.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yep.
I just unlocked.
So you just got tier 5. That's good.
Yep.
And we're looking at about a mixture of everything. That's fine. Scroll down a little bit. 500,000 cars. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. Okay, so you kind of have a balance to go for anything in regards to your squads. Let's talk about your heroes. Go to your heroes. And show me what heroes you have.
Should I keep scrolling?
Yep. You've got Janet. You've got Felix. You got Chasey.
I don't have Chasey.
Oh, I thought I saw Chasey. He was the superhero at the top. Oh, sorry. It wasn't a superhero. It was Elena.
Yeah.
You've got Felix. Janet. Daryl. Rubina. I mean, you've got all the heroes to be a rider main.
Yeah, so I just got Janet and Ravina and Daryl.
Sure.
I think that was the focus of this last TC.
Yeah. Hold on a second. What's up, Snake? What's up, Chicken Nugget? What's wrong? Do you want a hug? Oh, the dog wanted one too. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute, Zeus? Isn't that cute, Zeus? Isn't that cute, Zeus? Zeus wanted a hug too. Oh, you're a good boy.
I don't even get a hug. Thank you. Thank you for the hug.
Okay, so let's talk. Oh, you also have Bella, so that's good too. See, what's your Boyd look like? Have you put stuff into him?
Yeah.
So you have built him up a little bit. That's unfortunate. So you've got Sophie as well.
Yeah, Sophie, I got at the very beginning.
Yeah.
So I got her a long time ago.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to be telling you to do. Pick one. I know it's going to be hard, but you got to pick.
Yeah. So what's best? Because I think I'm leaning towards Ryder. But do I do I have better infantry heroes?
Well, scroll. Do you have Bodala? You have Bodala, Eileen.
Yep.
Miyamoto, Adut.
I do. Miyamoto, I don't. I haven't really done anything for him. He's just there.
Boyd, Riven.
I don't have Riven. I have Void.
Do you have Ethan?
I don't have Ethan.
Okay, so then you're not playing. You're not playing infantry.
Okay. Isn't Ethan range?
Yep, but he's the best hero in the game, and he plays with everybody.
Okay.
So I wouldn't play infantry. I would play riders. Because here's the thing. If you're going to be an infantry main, you're going to be building up your garrison, right? You're going to be building up your garrison. You're going to be building up your riders. You're going to be building up your debuffers and stuff like that. If you're going to play a rider, you're going to be going out there and just basically poking and running, hitting and running, trying to get your points by dealing as much damage and taking as least as possible.
Okay.
But you can do a lot more field fighting comfortably with riders than you can with infantry. And as a free-to-play, truth is, I used to think that infantry was the cheapest, but you have a choice in your heroes, so it's really not that bad.
Okay.
It really just comes down to you focusing on the heroes one at a time, getting them leveled up, working on one march at a time. How many marches do you fight with normally?
All 5.
See, that's a problem.
I know. I've seen your videos. I may have a different opinion as to that, because if you have your main marches playing and the other one's just dealing extra damage on the low end.
But that's not what they're
What's
doing.
Wrong with that? Okay.
That's not what they're doing. Because here's what happens, right? They're going into battle at a disadvantage already, which means that even though they're dealing additional damage, they're taking additional damage. And they're taking more damage than they're dealing out. And this game is all about being efficient and winning in trades. Right? Even if I go out in the field with one march, right, and my one march wins positively against trades against 5 other marches, I don't care if my one march loses, but those other 5 marches all survive. I care about those trade evaluations. If at the end of that, those trades show me that I did better, that I won in the overall, then that's better for me, because that's more points for me, less resources for me, less speed ups for me, and more pain for them.
Okay.
Right? So if you're sending a 3rd, 4th, or 5th march in the field and their entire process is really just there as fodder, it's the most expensive way you can play the game. Now, it's not a problem. It's just the most expensive way. It's going to cost way more for resources, way more for speed ups. You'll end up spending way more in troops because you'll end up killing them off a lot faster, all of them. Because you'll end up having a hospital full all the time that you're having to replay. It costs basically more in everything. And then you have to be efficient in all 3 types. So again, it's possible, but I'll be honest with you, it's possible for a small percentage of players who have the amount of money available to spend on this game that most of us don't have. Do you see what I'm saying?
And yeah, and one other question. So
yep.
What I had been doing, for example, in Pompeii, I would send out 4 marches, and one I would just use Void to garrison somewhere and then just leave him there alone, just so it fortifies that building.
Sure. And that's fine.
Okay.
But here's what I'll tell you what I do. I've got a garrison march. I've got a rally march because I do counter rallies too. I have 2 field fighting marches. That's it. Even at my might with my armaments, I only fight with 2 marches at a time.
Okay.
I still have one that's available to garrison at all times, one to rally at all times, so I can send those out, and one to join a rally if I need to. But I'm only ever field fighting with 2 marches at a time, if that. Maybe only one. Maybe only one with a buff. And that's at 190 million. I just checked them, 190 million today.
But it would be okay to send the other marches to garrison to fortify buildings.
That's fine. Because here's the thing.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Here's what you have to remember. When you're garrisoning or when you're rallying, if you're not leading the rally or garrison, your heroes don't matter.
Okay.
You can send green heroes for all it cares. It doesn't matter. The only heroes that matter in a rally or garrison are the heroes that are leading the rally or leading the garrison.
Okay.
All you're sending is troops. And we've tested this before. I sent Sarah and Jeremy instead of Miyamoto Adut, and the rally does the same. Because the only thing that matters is the leader of that rally or garrison. Okay?
That's good to know.
Which means that you can focus on what your fighting marches are. Now, are you the garrison are you the garrison leader in your alliance?
No, I don't think we're that established in terms of roles.
Sure, but are you this like one of the strongest players in your alliance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like maybe like top 10, yes.
Okay, well, I mean literally top 3.
No, that would not be me.
Okay, so then you're not going to be probably running garrisons. You might run counter rallies, but you can still run counter rallies with your field fighting heroes and field fighting armament sets. That's totally fine. But chances are you're not going to be the main rally leader either. Your focus is going to be filling rallies, filling garrisons, and supporting in the field.
Okay.
Right? This becomes your focus. So once we understand that, and we understand that you have rider heroes to fall back on, and you can build out those rider heroes, like you have Elena already, you have Felix, you've got Daryl, you've got Janet. These are all great heroes, especially now. Janet's amazing. Felix Janet is crazy good. Right? Felix Janet, Elena Janet. These are all really good lines that have a ton of flexibility in them. And in my opinion, if you focus on one line at a time, so you choose Elena and then whoever your next is, I would pick Janet personally.
Okay, I've been doing Elena Felix because I have her more, developed than Felix.
Yep, and I would finish Elena and then I would go to Janet instead.
Okay.
Because Janet is just better. Janet, and here's the way I look at it. The new heroes are always going to be superior. Like they have always been so much better. So here's my best advice. Save up everything you can so that when the new hero drops, you can awaken them then.
And that's why I haven't even opened up the 2 that I have recruitable.
Sure.
Because I'll wait until then. I don't even have anything to fill up Isabel, right? So to level her up, so I'll just save her until until the next TC.
I mean, that's fine. The amount of points you get for using 10 frags is irrelevant.
Minimal.
It's not a huge deal. But what I'm talking about is like currently I have 640 frags in my bag. How many gold frags do you have?
I just did TC. That's how I got Rubina. So I have nothing.
Okay, so you just got Rubina. You don't have any.
77.
77. Okay. So, and how many do you get, or what's your VIP level?
9.
So you're getting what, 1 frag, I think?
I think so. 1.
Yeah, you're getting 1 frag a day. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is where it's going to be really hard because the tough part is that this game puts out so many new heroes all the time that you really need to kind of keep your head on swivel on which ones you want, right?
Oh.
Don't try to collect everything or build up everything because you'll never be able to keep up. So saving for and capturing Rubina, good one. Rubina is a great hero. She'll be good for a long time. Good to have. We've got Janet now, so and Rubina Janet works really well together in a rally. So you've got lots of support in that. But I wouldn't look at picking up a new hero now until the next stage of rider heroes comes in like 6 months. So like start to save up all your frags that you can.
Yeah, that's what I did last time. So I saved for, I don't know, 4 to 5 months, and then and that's what I didn't go for Rick. I don't know if that was I went for Rubina instead. I don't know if that was the right choice, but
it's irrelevant. Rick is a Garrison player, so if you're not playing to be a Garrison, it's not a big a deal.
okay.
And don't get me wrong, it's a choice between Rick and Rubina, but at least as a subsequent player, you can do more counter rallies as you need. There's more freedom for you to run counter rallies, so having a Rubina is not a bad thing.
Okay.
But the problem is you really want to kind of, like I said, save up all your stuff so that when the new heroes drop, you can, like I'm sitting on 670 frags in my bag right now. So that when the new infantry hero drops here in 3 months, I can pick them up and awaken them right off the bat. Because if you're trying to awaken them, like if you're trying to awaken Felix now, don't get me wrong, Felix is good. You're trying to awaken Elena right now. Don't get me wrong, she's good. But these heroes aren't nearly as good as the new heroes that just came out, as the Rubinas, as the Janets, things like that. Just because they're a little bit dated.
So my plan is I'm just using the the arms event, the arms race for Elena fragments. Mm-hmm. And then my plan was to use all the other ones for Janet next time.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been saving.
Good. Yeah, something along those lines, just so that you can have them, you can be working on them at the same time. But in the same process, you want to be saving those up so that when those new heroes drop, so when the new rider hero drops in 6 months, right, you'll have enough prepped and ready to get that new hero, because that new rider hero in 6 months will probably be a better Rubina than Rubina is.
Mm-hmm.
You see what we're saying?
Yeah. So
you kind of want to plan to be ahead of the game instead of trying to work from behind.
Understood.
Like it's almost, I'm almost at a point where I would say stop working on Elena and put everything in Janet instead.
But I don't think arms race gives me, does it?
No.
Oh.
You can do Daryl though, and I think Daryl would be better than Elena.
Okay.
But even
I'm
though
so close.
But here's the thing, you're not close.
I know.
It looks like you're close, but you're not close. You're halfway there at 5551.
Okay.
So are you at 5551 yet?
I'm at 5513.
So you're not even halfway there.
Daryl is even behind.
He's even farther. Sure, I get it. 100%. But this is my point. This is why as a free to play, it's even harder, because you're already 2 heroes now behind the dime. Elena's good, but Felix is out and Felix is better. Daryl is out and Daryl is better. And now we have Janet is out and Janet's better. So you're 3.5 rotations behind on top of these heroes. Again, Elena's not bad. She's good. She is. But Janet is better. Daryl is better. Felix is better.
Is Janet better to lead or to support?
Lead. She's great.
Okay.
She's amazing. She's really good. And how she works with Felix and how she works with a lot of the rider heroes that hit multiple times. She even works with heroes like Mai, if you have Mai.
I don't think I do.
Even if you do, great. If you don't, it's fine.
I don't.
The point is that she works really well with Rubina. She really works well with a lot of these people that hit multiple times. She's good at what she does. Janet is, I think, honestly, super undervalued.
Yes, I watched a lot of videos before TC came out, so I made sure to get her.
Yeah, like I said, she's really good. I think she's going to be definitely worth the struggle. But that's why I'm looking at it going, You know, you say your Elena is really close, but your Felix is just as close. Right?
True.
And although your Daryl might not be as close, can you get Felix in the arms race?
Let me see. I think I can. Yes.
Do you see my point? We're working behind the dime. We're working behind the dime when really what we need to be doing is trying to get ourselves ahead of it.
Okay, change made.
Sorry, I just had to take some pills.
That's
Medications. Okay. So let's look at our heroes and let's talk a little bit about what we want for our marches, what we want for our armament sets and things like that.
okay.
Because here's the thing. Even with the heroes that you have, we still have choices on what we can do. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
For example, I think your main march is going to be Felix Elena.
Okay.
I think you're going to lead with Felix and you're going to run Elena in second place. But first, show me Felix's talents. Perfect. Almost perfect. Beautiful. Good. Yep. Almost perfect. And then as you finish him off with his levels and things like that, I'll just suggest that you finish off his skills tree all the way. Get that Predator's Rage up all the way.
This one?
Yep.
Yep.
And then the one that looks like a turtle inside the Rider Squad. One that looks like a turtle shell. Yeah, you'll want to get that one up.
Okay.
So get both of those done. That's, what is it, 9 points, 8 points?
There you go. Took a photo. Okay.
Yeah, get those two leveled up as high as you can. And then put the extras wherever you can. But that's, lead with Felix and then run Elena in secondary. So let's give Felix some armaments. Let's see what you have for armaments.
Even though Felix has less... Oh, it's not that much. Okay, never mind.
It's not less. He's the same.
No, I got it. Yep.
The only difference is that Elena has 6 stars, whereas Felix only has 4 right now.
Yeah. Okay.
But there's a reason why I'm going to suggest leading with Felix.
Okay. What is it?
Back out of here for a second. Go to Elena. Okay, go back to Felix and then go to his talents. Go over to the right and look at the one in the skills tree that looks like a rocket launcher. It's called Skillful Firepower. So you're going to increase the skill damage by 7.5 seconds for 6 seconds after using a skill. So Felix will trigger his first, which buffs by 7.5%, which then buffs Elena's skill by 7.5%. If you lead them the other way, you'll have Elena's skill triggering first, buffing Felix's skill by 7.5%. And Elena's skill hits harder.
Oh. Okay.
So you run Felix ahead of Elena.
Okay.
So let's put armaments on Felix and talk about your armaments.
Where do you want to start?
Just go around the horn. Pick a spot and let's go. Equip your best. Equip it how you would equip it.
So I don't know which ones to choose here.
Your legendaries, they're strong enough.
Both of them?
Yep. So here's my point. Back out for a second. Back out one more screen. You see how the might of this hero is 1.2?
Yeah.
Do you find yourself losing in battle a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know we need to increase the might.
it's not just the might. Here's my point. You fight with 5 squads, correct?
Yeah.
Your best is only 1.2.
Mm-hmm.
The average fighter that you'll run across inside of Fearless, inside of Elite, inside of things like that, like inside of Fearless,
Mm-hmm.
the average player will have at least a 2.5 to 3 mil set.
Okay.
So if you're not having a set that's at least 2.5 million, you're already fighting behind the dime. Do you see what I'm saying?
I do.
So this is why fighting with 5 squads becomes quite difficult, because you put all of your armaments in across 5, and all you have is a 1.2 all the way down to like a what could be 700,000 or something like that on your 5th squad.
Well, I mean, it's unfortunate that Jaden is probably the strongest. I think he might be actually hitting, might be a little stronger.
No, he's not. He's not.
Yeah, I know.
No, he's literally he literally isn't. Even if he was awakened, look at his skills. His skills are nothing by comparison.
Yeah.
Look at his damage on his first skill. We're talking 8,000. That's nothing.
Got it.
Go to Felix. Go look at his first skill. 3,100 times 5. 15,000. So he's doing twice as much damage as Jaden is.
Okay.
So here's a prime example. They put Jaden out there, but unless you actually go through the skills and understand what the heroes do, Jaden is bad. He's really bad.
Okay.
Bad. Same with Nora. You'll never use Nora.
I just have her here at 50. She was free, so I level her up until the Nora thing stopped, and then I haven't put another
good
thing
and then we'll never use her for anything because she's just poo buckets. There's literally nothing you'll use her for.
She's still at level 50.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I stopped.
Good. Keep her at 50. Badge of honor, that shit. Okay, so we've got armaments on Felix.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go look at and we're going to pair him with Elena, so we don't have to worry about putting armaments on Elena because you only need armaments on the leading heroes.
Okay.
Let's go down to a secondary rider march. So let's go look at your next rider hero.
So I have Eileen, Janet, and Ravina and Daryl.
So your next one that I would go is Janet Daryl. Or Janet Rubina. Or Rubina Janet. But because your Janet is a higher level, I would lead with your Janet. You're not going to be fighting with her. This is just to hold armaments and stuff.
Okay.
And let's check out some armaments and see what kind of stuff we have left for her.
I just realized I should be taking some notes, so I just pulled out the notebook.
Okay, don't worry about blues. We're not fighting with her. At this point, I think you have to understand you're going to be fighting with one troop at a time, with one march at a time.
Okay, so don't equip anything?
Not if it's blue.
Well, let me see this one.
If you have purples and if you have golds, we'll equip those, but we won't equip blues. And normally I wouldn't even equip purples. To be fair, I wouldn't even equip purples.
Should I equip this one?
Yes, get your devices. Okay. Let's back out. Can you do me a favor? Can you go to your bag and show me your armaments in your bag? Okay, so we have selections. Okay. Okay.
You want me to filter by type?
No. Just keep going. All right, that's fine. Okay, let's go back to your heroes. So here's what we're going to do. You're still at a younger position. Can you show me your alliance makeup for a second? Go to your alliance members. I want to see what the quick sight of your alliance is. Okay.
It's a young
119. And do you guys play Alliance League and stuff? Do you guys actually register for Alliance League? Or not for Alliance League, for Island Raid and Archipelago Raid?
No, we can't yet.
Okay, you're still too small for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's so unfortunate. Okay, show me your R3s. 94. Okay, back out. So normally what I would be telling people is this. Normally, you're going to get rid of all your gold or all of your purples and only look at gold armaments for fighting.
Okay.
Because the truth is, purple armaments are absolutely trash. Go to your heroes, for example, and let's take a look at something. Go to your Felix. Look at his armaments. And he's got a gold backpack. It's a case. Go look at that for a second. Now, we have, just so happens to have the same one in gold as we have in purple, correct?
Yeah.
So let's look at the purple one first. It provides half the basic attributes as what the gold does at the same level. Okay? It also provides only half the honed attributes effects. So the honed attributes effects go up to 25 on purple. Goes up to 65 on a gold. Okay?
Okay.
So the amount of value that you get out of a purple versus a gold is pretty astronomical. This is why I say a purple at level 3 star, gold at level 3 star is better than a purple at 5 star.
Okay.
Because not only do they have the same amount of hones, but the potential for the hone attributes effects that are twice as much are typically better. So I only say fight with purples or fight with golds and farm with purples. You should put purple farming attributes on all of your farming heroes, which we'll talk about here in a little bit.
Okay.
But if you don't have at least gold armaments on your fighting hero, that's your main goal. So if we go back to Janet for a second, and we realize that we are only working on one march at a time. We're fighting and working on one armament set at a time. Let's take these purple armaments off. Okay? Except for the devices. Leave the purple devices on. Because the devices you're going to keep and work on as you need to, as they keep, and those ones are still okay. I still use the nano purifier and the plasma blade still. So that's fine. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But we're only going to be working on the set for Felix until that set is really good. Because ideally what you want to do, if you went into a field fight with your Felix at even in your arena, if you went into your field fight with your Felix at 4 million or 3 million, you would be doing so much better than fighting with 5 marches at 1.2 million and less. So if you hyper-focus all of your focus to get all of those armaments on Felix to gold, and building up just those armament sets on him as you're collecting other armament sets, you're going to be more efficient doing what you want by causing damage and causing havoc in the field and being much stronger of a force to take down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to suggest we do. Let's go to your best infantry hero.
Can I ask you one question before we
Sure.
move on?
Yep.
If in the nano purifier, when you hone, is rally skill something that I should be focused on, or should I keep changing that?
So the way that hones work are they're really directed on what they say. So for example, squad attack is going to increase your squad attack.
Mm-hmm.
When it says rally skill damage 1.3%, it's going to increase your rally skill damage by 1.3%. Are you a rally main player?
I don't know. No.
No, you're not.
No.
So you're only going to get benefit from that rally skill damage when you're in a rally. If you're fighting in the field, you don't get that buff.
Okay.
So what I suggest is
better.
It's not necessarily about better. It's what you're focused on. If you are a free-to-play player who wants to have the most flexibility, you need to make sure that all of your honed attributes are useful all the time. So the main attributes you want are Rider Squad attack, Rider Squad defense, Rider Squad block, Rider Squad lethality. Those 4 hones, however you can get those. If you end up getting squad attack, squad defense, squad block, squad lethality, those are fine. But what you want is Rider Squad block, Rider Squad defense, Rider Squad block, Rider Squad lethality, Rider Squad attack, and Rider Squad defense. Those 4 hones.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. This was the plasma was previously in an infantry, so I will have to change the lethality on this.
That's fine. You can always work on hones later. Remember, she's not your focus. We're focusing on Felix, right?
Okay.
Okay. However, I want you to go to an infantry leader because we do want to start looking at the future a little bit.
Okay.
Because you're a rider main now, correct?
Yes.
Let's say that we're a rider main now, correct?
Yes.
So what we want to do is still think about the future when we can fight with infantry or we can fight with range. It's still down the line, right? It's still going to be down the line. But the truth is we can still take advantage of it. So let's go to the armament sets. And let's equip any gold or superb armament sets that you might have. Just golds or superbs, not purples.
Oh.
Perfect. Now let's go to your range leader. Pick a range leader. I don't care. Except Nora. Good, Sophie. And remember, only golds if we have them.
Which one's better?
Totally up to you.
This one.
Totally up to you. Oh, you still have some armaments on the back alley doctor.
Oh.
Tisk. Okay. And then I want you to go to... you have Isabel. Oh, you don't have her unlocked yet. Do you have Claude or...
I don't have Claude. I can unlock her.
Do you have Victor? Do you have any other leader heroes?
Just Isabel, Jaden, and what's her name? Bianca.
Okay, let's just go to Bianca. You can save Isabel for later.
Okay.
Okay, let's equip Bianca with all the same gold parts if you can find gold parts for her.
I think that's it.
Okay, perfect. Now, here's what I'm going to suggest you do. And I want you to go through these steps without clicking the final button so that we can see what kind of resources we have. Okay? Because right now what we've done is we've equipped our main fighting line. Right? The one line that we're going to be working on, our one set. We've equipped our infantry and our ranged with the best sets that we have. Our leader hero set with the best sets that we have. Let's go look at our equipping our gathering heroes, and then we'll take a look at what we have left.
Can I ask you? I've been using Bianca mostly as a supporting. Should I? How should I use her? And is she someone? I felt that she was someone that I should awaken.
She's good, but here's the thing. What is your focus?
Rider. Okay, I got it.
Are you a whale?
No.
Are you a spender?
Nope.
Okay. The less that you spend on this game, the more you have to stay focused.
Okay.
And I hate to be the bearer of the one that says this, but the less that you spend on the game, the more you have to selectively miss out on.
Okay.
Okay? Yes, Bianca's good. Yes, Isabella's good. Yes, Janet and Rubina are great. But you have to raise them up to be great. You can't just let them be great. They have to have the resources into them to be great. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you're free to play, yeah, Bianca's great, but we have to cut these ties and realize that the best way for us to be as impactful as we can is to punch as hard as possible.
Okay.
Right? And the only way we're going to do that is to be as smart we can with our resources. So let's look now at our farming lines. Have you set up farming lines, or do you just let the game set up farming lines for you?
No, I saw one of your videos and I set up farming lines.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So I want you to go to your, just show me your farming lines.
Let me collect. Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure. Go to your farming line. Just click March on an area.
Oh.
Just so I can, because you said you have them saved, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just create a squad and show me your saved marches.
The green ones, so that's food is 1, wood is 2, 3 and 5 are steel, and 4 are is oil. 5 actually collects more and faster than 3 for now.
Well, that shouldn't be the case.
I haven't leveled up what's his name?
Oh, it's because you have the
Alexander, yeah.
Hold on, what do you mean you haven't leveled him up? He's awakened.
Yeah. But when I do for example, when I do I think the other one is faster when I do.
Hold on a second. You know why it is? It's only because you have the infant. Show me your, show me Alexander Sokolov. Show me his talent tree. So why do you have points in overall?
Because that's when I started.
Okay, so click the little button in the top right. Do you have any talent point reset vouchers? You have 20 of them.
I have.
Use one. Fill out his gathering tree all the way as far as you can. Now go put 4 more levels into him. You only need to have your gathering heroes at a max of 44 levels.
So level them up right now?
Yeah, just put 4 levels into him. These are cheap levels. They don't get expensive until he hits level 50. Now put those 4 skills into your hero talent tree, into the gathering side of things. And now he'll be better. Now you lead with him.
Okay.
And that's all you need to do. And now you lead with him. But we're going to fix some of these marches because I see you have them mostly right. But there's a couple that I want to do differently. So find me a level. We're just going to start from scratch and do this quickly. Find me a level 7 food node. And let's go collect. Find me a full level 7 node so we can save it. Yeah. Okay, just give me 1 second. I got a phone call.
Mm-hmm. You're not muted and we can hear you all.
I was muted on my stream, so that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
He had
so
a very Canadian accent.
I did?
He did.
Oh, he did. You could hear what he was saying too?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. That's funny. Yeah, he's pretty Canadian. Welcome to Canada. So home of the sorries. Okay, so we're almost there. We just got to fix the load. So click on Chris. Actually, click on Sarah, and then re-click on Sarah's image.
This one?
Yeah, you see how it changed your load on the bottom right? So now our load is the same as what it was as what it would be to clear. So I figured this little trick out. If you're farming a node and you want to make sure that you're going to guarantee getting that, you can pick. So like, click the little back and forth arrow. I'll show you. I'll give you a trick. Click the little back and forth arrow to open up your other on the right hand side to open up the other side of your lines, your marches.
This?
Yeah, but you see the little arrow? It's like the button that's got the left and right arrows. So you can select which one it is. Go to your greens.
Mm-hmm.
Click on your one for a second. So you see how dropped our load? Now we're only at 1300 or 1.30. Mm-hmm. So if you click on Sarah and then click on her image again, it's going to reset. Even though we're still in this line, it resets the elite large pickup. So now the load is 1.32.
Okay, so then I should save her.
Now, well, don't save it yet because we still have to put on equipment and we might give her some more load.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so just send this one out for now. Actually, don't recall that. I just made a mistake. We're going to go back and we're going to equip them before we send them out so we don't have to worry about an extra step. I'll equip them first and then we'll go over your heroes. Go to your hero and let's go to Sarah Vandermeer's armaments. ADHD's on the spin today, boys and girls. Okay, armaments. Now, you know that gathering armaments have a special set, right?
Yeah.
Do you put armaments on all of your heroes? Like, do you put gathering buffs on all of your heroes?
On the ones that I use for gathering, yes.
Okay. Let's be specific again and make sure that we're only putting on the ones that they need to use.
That's what I do. So I use this one.
Nope, don't.
Even though it has 4.2.
Even though it has 4.2 food gathering, don't equip it.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. We also have to be efficient with our might and our battle rating. And every equipment that we have, that we equip, is increasing our battle might. Okay, is increasing our overall might.
So then I saw a video of yours about what is that game? The Bounty. And I have been using Sarah and it's actually very effective.
Isn't it?
Thank you.
It's crazy. Yes, it's crazy fun.
It's extremely effective. So I have been equipping her with other armaments, the ones that I have extra, right? To fight with, basically. Whatever gives me travel and attack. Sure.
But kind of. We can still look at putting those because she still has to have 4 armaments that she wants to farm with at all times anyways. And then outside of that, there are 2 extra slots that you can slot in the other ones if you want to do first. But the idea is to put the absolute best gathering armaments that we can on her. Okay?
Okay.
So
what about squad load?
That's one you're going to put on. You're going to put on a forward jacket. And you're going to put a forward jacket on every single gathering hero that you have.
Okay.
And only a purple. Let's not worry about the other ones. We're only looking at purples. Okay. You're going to want to, go up a second. Go back to your backpacks. Go to the one that has the biohazard image on it. You see this one's called the strap case, and it comes with wood gathering speed and squad load.
Mm-hmm.
You want to put a purple one of these on each one of your gathering heroes, your leading gathering heroes, on all 5 of them, okay?
Okay.
Don't worry about the blue ones. We're just putting purples. Or golds. That's fine too.
This one.
Yep, put your universal shovel on. You got extra food speed. That's good. Put the, you'll only want to put on the farming boots, which is the rubber boots. And she wants to have a pair of rubber boots because they have food. So put on the blue ones for now. You'll swap those out to blues as purples as we need them. Don't worry about that. The pants are going on somebody else.
Even that one that has food gathering.
Even that one that has food gathering, don't worry about those. Because remember, sorry, go ahead.
I think that's it, right?
Okay, so that's good for now. Now, do you know about the devices, the high performance motors?
Yeah, but I don't have any.
Okay, so when you get them, they only go on your gathering leaders as well, and you need one on each.
Okay.
Okay, so just remember, every single gathering hero is going to get a jacket, a backpack, a shovel, and a device. Everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
Then forward jacket.
Yeah, you get the forward jacket, the strap case, the shovel, and the high performance motor.
Okay.
And then they get their specific one. Sarah gets boots. We go to Jeremy. Go to Jeremy next. Jeremy should be your next leader, not Michelle.
Jeremy is very low.
Where is Jeremy? Oh, you don't have him at 44 yet?
No.
Okay, so lead with Michelle. That's fine.
I forgot to unequip this.
Now we're going to put the wood stuff on her if we have any wood stuff. So go to the jacket. Yeah, the backpack. Put on your blue you can put on the blue one for now because it's a special.
The one that it's okay to do the one that has wood, right? Not this one.
Yeah, put in the wood strap case. Put on the forward jacket for now just because you can. You'll get it replaced. You don't need to put those on her. Boots. No boots, sorry. Shovel. Gathering speed, so just put a shovel on her for now. Now, the wood one is the different one. No, you don't need that. The wood one is a little different just because she's double wrapping on the backpack. So the backpack is already her special gathering equipment. It provides wood gathering speed plus squad load.
Mm-hmm.
So she only really needs the 4 of them. She doesn't need the bonus one. So you'll just get a device on her, a high performance motor when you get that.
Until I can lead level up Jeremy.
Yeah, once you get Jeremy to level 44, which is all you need to do. All you have to do is get him to level 44. Then you can open up his gathering tree all the way.
Okay.
Okay. Next, let's go to Alexander Sokolev. Now that we have him up to 44. Let's go to his armaments. Let's give him the goggles. Yep, steel gathering, perfect. Don't worry about a jacket. Don't worry about a backpack. Don't worry about boots.
Even though it has 4% gathering?
Don't care.
Okay. What else? That's it.
Okay, that's fine. Let's go to Sarah Vandermeer, or not Sarah, Maxine. Because here's the thing, like I said, if we equip them, yes, you're going to get an extra 4% gathering speed. But what you're doing is you're inflating your might and inflating your battle rating, making your matchmaking harder and making your overall fights harder. The secret is you want to keep your might as low as possible. Yeah, put on your oil gathering speed. Yeah, that's going to be it.
That's going to be it, right?
Yeah, I don't think you have anything else for it right now. So let's go back to our armament sets, or let's go back to our hero sets, and let's go save up our marching lines. So let's go to a food. Let's send out our number 1 food march. Okay, and let's click on Sarah Vandermeer again. And then save that march now. Okay, now send it out. Go to number 2, Find me a wood node. Let's click on Michelle again and then click on her image and then save that one as your number 2.
I think it still sent the. I don't think I did that right. Hold on. Because it went back to the 1357.
You know, you don't have to click the save file button. You can just click the image, the blue dot on the right-hand side. Or the green dot.
Oh, okay.
So you don't actually have to click the file button to select the ones. You can actually just click the bubble on the right-hand side. But now you can save that. Now send it out. Find me a steel. Hit 3. Let's try this again. Hold on. Press the 2 button on the right-hand side.
The 2?
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry. Press the 4. Now press the 3. Okay.
Okay.
So I want you to get used to pressing these buttons directly over pressing the file folder button.
Okay.
Because it'll be way faster for you and way more controlled.
Okay.
So now that we have press 3 again, sorry.
That's it.
Now double check. Click on Alexander Sokolev one more time. His picture.
Done.
Okay. Now save that to double check. It's probably the same, but I want to make sure.
It was.
Okay, good. Now let's find us an oil node. That's your oil march. Save that and send it.
It's already saved. Same.
5334. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Send it.
Yep.
We forgot to do one, but that's okay because you don't have any extra things for them, so that's fine. Go find me a level 7 food node. Because here's the thing. We also want to be able to farm whatever we can with that 5th march, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's find me a full level 7 food or wood. Doesn't matter. Let's gather that. Click create squad. And I want... Hold on a second. Back out of here for a second. Why is Angela there? Oh, it's because your steel march is wrong. That's my bad. Recall your steel march for me real quick. I'm a dum-dum. I made that mistake. This is what I wanted to fix, and I didn't even fix it.
You want it to be Angela?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to put Angela with Alexander Sokolev in the steel line. Yeah, that's the one you want to save. Save that march as your number 3. There we go. Now send that one out.
And I should get everyone to level 44, right?
Yep, get each of your gatherers to level 44. But we're going to save one more march because we still have one more march that I want to save. So find me your level 7 food or wood. And I want you to save that march as your 5th green march.
Okay.
Now send that out. Now go back to your shelter. Go to your barracks for me, your car barracks for me. No,
Info?
I want you to click info.
Okay.
Do you see how many cars you have left?
Yeah. Is that too much?
All of these cars, because all of the cars that we are using right now, so you have a march on a food, a wood, an oil, a steel, and another one. Okay, so you're currently farming as much as you could farm, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Literally every other car you have here is useless.
Okay.
And I'm going to break your heart about something.
Yeah.
Tier 1 cars are the best cars anyways.
Yeah, that's what I started using them in the bounty, and I'm like, oh, this was a much better. Yeah.
But they're also better to farm with.
Okay.
Now, I know this sounds counterproductive. It sounds weird because you're like, but tier 5s are so much better. Tier 4s are better. They hold more. They do all this kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's crunch some numbers. Click back for a second. Go into your barracks. Click train. Now click on the level 1. And then click the little exclamation mark in the top left. So these are the basic stats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, attack, defense, HP, travel speed, load, and might. The things that I want to pay attention to are the last 3. Travel speed, load, and might. Okay? So 1095, 18, and 1. Let's remember that. 1095, 18, and 1. Let's back out of this screen. Let's go to a tier 4 and press the exclamation button again. So travel speed 945 versus 1095. So travel speed is much more on the tier 1s. The load 25 to 18. So we're still getting 2/3 of the load. But the might is 5 times as much might.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if our goal is to bring our might as low as possible, to be as lean as we can, like I could go ahead and inflate my account to 250 million might. But why? What purpose does that hold? Right?
So I should stop training engine at all, basically.
Here's what I would suggest. This is what I've done on my main account. I have built 180,000 tier 1 cars, and that's it.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. Even if you go, let's close out of here and go to the tier 6 cars for example. No. Sorry, go back into that. Click on the tier 6. Click on the exclamation mark. The difference is drastic. 1095 speed, so we're going 235 travel speed higher. The load is more than half, but the might 15 to 1.
Okay.
The only benefit that you get from having these tier 6 is the bottom side, or the tier 4. Gain 10% bonus resources after gathering. That's good, but here's the offset. Tier 1s cost nothing to build, cost nothing to repair, cost no time to repair, offer no points to repair. Do you see what I'm saying? So they're very, very low risk, low reward. Or low risk, high reward. And at the end of the day, let's say worst case scenario, you get burned at home. Have you ever been burned at your shelter yet?
Nope.
Okay, good. But let's say it happens. The first vehicles, the first troops that hit the graveyard
Or the engines.
are your engines. So you'll fill up your hospital first with cars.
Okay.
Okay. So we want to be smart with how many cars that we keep. So like I said, I suggest building up tier 1 cars until you have 180,000. Because with 180,000 tier 1 cars, you can still farm 5 food nodes, 5 wood nodes, 5 steel, whatever you want. Okay?
And so, I mean, there's nothing we can do now about these to just
there is.
leave them.
Nope. I'll show you. Go back, click exit out of here, go to your info for your barracks. See the little minus button?
Oh. Yeah.
You can just delete them.
Okay.
And remember, we already have our 5 marches out. 2 farming on food, 1 on wood, 1 on steel, 1 on oil. They're already all out. So all of these cars that you have here are extra. So I would suggest deleting all of the tier 3s and 273,000 tier 4s.
How many to what?
273,000. That gives you 100,000 more still in your inventory that you can do stuff with.
Okay.
And only build tier 1 cars until you have 180,000.
Okay.
So when you're done this next batch of tier 4s out of your there in 10 hours, only build tier 1s, and then survive on your tier 1s because they are so good by comparison.
10 minutes.
Yeah, I thought it was 10 hours, my bad. Yeah, in 10 minutes, swap over, start building tier 1s, and then that's it.
Okay.
Okay, this will keep you a lot lower in weight, lower in might, and lower in battle rating, because battle rating is something that most people aren't aware of. And battle rating includes troop counts, troop loads, armaments in bag, armaments not equipped, all these things.
It includes even the ones not equipped?
Yes. This is why we need to be careful with the ones that we have not equipped. This is why holding on to a bunch of armaments that you're not using is not good. So here's what I want you to do. And this is where the big choice comes in. I want to walk you through a step that I take most people through to give you an idea on how many resources you're actually sitting on that you could be using to your benefit. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Go to your bag. Let's go to your
I think
armaments.
I know where you're going. Uh-huh.
Let's scroll down slowly. Every single armament that you have that is not equipped currently can be dismantled.
Okay. So two questions, because I use what's his name right now? Just if I send out for zombie farming, I will use currently. Why am I blanking out? The guy with the beard, one of the first heroes. This
Russell?
guy.
Yep.
So I do equip him with all the experience, armaments, zombie experience, just so I can use to level up. I'm working on, I think it's Daryl right now.
Sure. Can I break your heart one more time?
I'm not getting as much experience, but at least it's something.
Yeah, it's something, but here's my question. Remember, we're trying to be as efficient as we can.
Yeah.
It takes over 600 zombies to level. And this is if you're even breaking the system. If you use Martin and Russell, the two together that provide the most bonus experience. Okay?
Yeah.
If you use them together, just hold on, listen to this.
Yeah.
Where they give the most amount of experience buffs.
Mm-hmm.
You still have to kill over 500 zombies to level one hero, one level between 50 and 60.
And
you've got to kill over 600.
I understand. And I did stop using Martin because he's now fully leveled up. So that's why I went on to Russell.
Sure.
But if I'm doing the killing of, some zombie farming anyways for other events.
Sure.
Why not?
Because what you're doing is you're inflating your might and you're inflating your battle rating. And these two things will come back to bite you in the ass in the end.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have a problem killing zombies?
No.
So then we don't need to increase our damage against zombies. And most of those equipment and armaments that you're going to equip, you're only taking advantage when you're killing zombies. And as much as this is a zombie killing game, apocalypse survival game, the truth is it's really just a war game against other people. So you need to be as efficient as you can. And every armament that you equip that you are not using during fighting or farming is hurting you.
And so then what about, because I did start using Sarah for bounty. So I thought I should equip her with something else because I do have problems, in bounty.
Sure.
She's not. Yeah. So
because she doesn't fight hard. She doesn't hit hard, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what hones you put on the armaments that you're going to put on her?
Let me see.
Like go to the shovel, for example.
The shovel?
Yeah, just go to the shovel, for example. So you've got 2 food gathering speeds on there, and you eventually have 3 more spots to fill, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what 3 spots I would put on?
What?
Squad speed, squad load.
Okay.
Go onto your boots. You're going to have 4 nodes when you put on purple boots. Guess what 4 hones I'm going to put on there? Food gathering speed, travel speed.
Okay.
You don't need to fight with her. You need to run as fast as fucking possible. That's it. Because even,
I know,
here's the thing,
they
even
stack
when
me.
but that's the thing, if you stack movement speed, they won't catch you.
Okay.
And then once you're even a 3.1 million can fight a 2 million, 2.5 million in bounty ground just based on the sheer volume of those troops alone. And if you can't, you run away. No problem. It's the only thing I stack, and I always get within the top 10. Always.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does. So
I know it's not what you want to hear because we all want to be super strong at a lot of the things that we do. But the hardest pill to swallow is this. The more that you deviate away from hyper focus, the more that you want to add extra things on, not only are you making it harder for yourself, you're making the game more expensive for yourself. And that's the bottom line.
And what about stuff like squad lethality?
It's irrelevant.
Okay.
Because you're going to put this on her, and yes, it'll make her squads more lethal and give her more attack. But the only time that you're taking advantage of that is in bounty ground. So you're going to shoot yourself in the foot during fight time to do good in bounty ground.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I should also ignore HP.
For any of your gathering, yeah, it's irrelevant. The only ones you want to put on your gathering heroes are the 3 main ones, right? You're going to put a shovel on each of your heroes, a device, the high performance motor on each of your heroes, and the strap case and the forward jacket. Those 4 pieces on each of your gathering heroes. And then stat on gathering speed, travel speed, or squad load travel speed, whichever. But 2 gathering speeds for sure, and then however you want to do those other 2, squad load and travel speed as you need.
Okay.
But Sarah, when she's awakened, when she's level 60, she'll hit hard enough by herself. She'll have enough defense by herself. When Jeremy's awakened, it's the same thing. So you don't need to rely on armaments to do that, knowing that the best armaments you're going to slot in there are not any better than blues or purples.
So I use the exchange, the battle caps, whatever, the exchange events to get her fragments.
Yep.
And then I move on to those to increase the battle center.
Yep. That's right. That's what I would be doing. Because Sarah Vandermeer is good. She's an amazing gathering hero. She does really good in bounty ground. She's got lots of good value. I still use Sarah and Jeremy in Archipelago Raid and the PvP events.
Okay.
When I have to farm in risky areas, I use Sarah, Jeremy, and tier 1 cars because they're faster. Even when I'm carrying cement, which slows you down, it's still faster. People can't catch me. And I get a speed buff when I leave a resource node so I can jump through resource nodes and no one can catch me.
Okay.
And even if they do catch me, they're killing tier 1 cars, which don't give them any points anyways.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I know it's not what you want to hear, but trust me when I tell you, at this point, every armament that you have in your bag that is not equipped is working against you.
Okay.
So you don't now. I'm not saying you have to dismantle them right now, but let's just go take a look at what resources you're sitting on. So go to your bag for me. Go to your armaments. Click on one of the ones that's not equipped, and go dismantle.
Oh, let me do a one that won't hurt as much.
Well, you're not gonna dismantle this right now. You're gonna go into another screen.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna have you dismantle anything until you actually look at what's all there. So click at the top left, click multiple. And then I want us to just go through and highlight all of them. We're not gonna dismantle them. Let's just highlight them. Okay, highlight all your greens, all your blues. You have a green there that you missed. It's locked, so you gotta unlock it first. And then click it again. Yeah, same with those other boots. There's another pair of locked boots. Yeah, unfortunately, you got a lot of these locked ones.
Okay, keep going.
Yep. Because remember, we're not just going to dismantle them right now. We're just going to take a look at what we're sitting on. Because ideally, at the end of the day, we want to see how many resources that we could use towards getting the actual armament sets that we want, towards getting the actual armament sets that we need, right?
Mhm.
You missed a bunch. I think you still missed one at the bottom there. Yeah, right there, that helmet. And then that gold. There's another gold one up there.
I think that's it.
So currently you're sitting on 3,400 of the metal frags that you could be using to change back into the armament frags that you need for your sets.
Okay.
You're sitting on 11 rare hones and 288 regular hone slots. Now, this is all additional stuff that you could be using every single week to get the fragments that you need for your main Felix March. Because remember, that Felix March is the main march that we're working on. Everything else is irrelevant. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The main thing that we have to think about is this Felix March. Now, if you dismantle these, this gives you a lot of opportunity, a lot of choice. If you don't, it just increases your might, makes it a little bit harder, gives you a lot more distraction. So this is effectively where I tell you this is your choice. Okay. Bulk dismantling will be a good thing. It will. I'll show you where you can spend your resources, and I'll give you the best advice on where to use those resources. But every single one of these armaments is working against you currently.
Okay.
Now, you don't have to bulk dismantle. Totally up to you. But this is where that decision would come down to.
Okay. So where, if I did it, because I want to take a look at
go to your
the other
press the exchange shop in the right hand side. Oh, sorry. Press the dismantle button. Press the exchange shop in the bottom right hand side. Go to your armament shop. Now scroll all the way down to the bottom. So every single week, there's 5 of your rare honing chips, which are important to get every single week. And then there's 10 fragment choice boxes for the sets that you're working on. So scroll up to the top now. And every week, you'll have 10 weapon frag choice boxes, or backpack choice boxes, or helmet choice boxes. So this rotates every week.
Should I focus every time, or should I focus on one at a time, or just get these if I can right now? Like, should I the choice boxes, for example?
Well, here's my point. If you have the fragments to get it, the first thing you should be getting every week is the honing chips. So scroll down to the bottom first. Those you should be getting. The rare honing chips, you should be getting those first. So you should get those right now. If you didn't know, honing chips, the rare honing chips, are the most valuable resource in this game. That's what's going to determine your overall armament ranking, your overall armament might.
Okay.
And you want to save these up and earn these, and I'll show you as many places I can for you to earn as many of these as you can every single day and every single week, okay?
Okay.
So you got 5 here every single week that you need to get.
Okay.
And you have a lot of armaments that you're not using, even the blues. I'd suggest even just getting even if you don't get rid of the purples and the golds, that's fine. Get rid of your blues. They're doing nothing for you.
Okay.
Okay. Then you can get those honing chips, the fragment boxes that you want for the sets that you're working on. So let's actually dismantle the greens and blues because those are easy to get rid of. It's the purples and golds that are going to hurt. That's going to quote unquote
Yes.
hurt a little bit more.
Yeah.
So just click on one, dismantle, and then just click multiple in the top left. And then, or you can just click all. It won't select the ones that are not picked.
Okay.
So just scroll up. It won't select the ones that are already equipped. There, now you can just bulk dismantle all those. And then go to your exchange shop in the bottom right. And then go down to the bottom, buy that honing chip.
Okay.
Now, I suggest buying your weapon frag or your choice boxes every week. If you can afford it, buy out all your choice boxes every week.
So should I, my question was, for example, if should I save them up to buy the one that I have the most? In this case, boots.
No.
Okay.
You want, because go to your hero, for example. Go to Felix. Felix is your main hero. This is the set that you're working on. So let's go to Felix and let's look at what we have to give him. We have to give him a helmet, a gun, boots, pants, and a vest.
Almost everything.
Right? So if that's what we have to get him replaced with, we got a lot of work to do. So which means that you need as many, this is why I'm saying bulk dismantling all the purples that you're not using and the one gold that you're not using allows us to dump back every week to get those armament sets that we need for Felix. Our only goal right now is to get Felix to at least 3 million might.
Okay.
So every decision that we make now is how do I get him higher? What armaments do I put in? Do I put in to make him stronger?
No, I understand that. My question is, if, for example, I have the helmet, I would need 20 more pieces. Should I wait until the armament or should I just get the choice fragments now for the gun that I don't have any boxes for?
You have to build them all up anyways.
Okay.
This is also why I'm suggesting that you dismantle, because if you dismantle, you'll be able to do both. You'll be able to do all the weapon choice fragments for this week, plus all the possible next ones for next week, plus all the ones for the week after that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what weapon should I work for Felix? Does it matter?
Well, let's look at the options that we're running on. So you got the Uzi subgun, or you've got the M5 or whatever it's called, the German subgun. Those are your two range ones, the riders ones, the Uzi or the German subgun.
Okay.
Let's look at what those stats are. This Uzi subgun is going to add lethality and attack, whereas the other one's going to add lethality and basic attack damage.
Okay.
Do you know how damage works in this game?
No.
Okay, let me do a quick explainer. There's 3 main types of damage. Basic attack damage, counter damage, and skill damage. Those are all calculated in calculated in combat based on how you are fighting. For example, if I'm fighting you, I'm dealing basic attack damage. You're dealing counter damage, and I'm dealing skill damage. If you're attacking me, you're dealing basic attack damage, I'm dealing counter damage, you're dealing skill damage. So if we're attacking together each other, like our 2 troops are going at each other, we're dealing all 3 types of damage. But let's say you run away from me. So I'm fighting you and I'm chasing you and you're running away.
Defense.
No.
Oh.
Defense is just there to calculate how much damage is actually being dealt. It's just subtracting off of how much attack I have. You have more defense. That's going to calculate the damage. If you're running away from me and I'm attacking you, I'm hitting you with basic attack damage. You're hitting me with counter damage. I'm hitting you with skill damage. You're not hitting me with anything else. You're running away. Do you see how that works? Only counter damage is coming out of you if you're running away.
Okay.
So if you're running away, squad basic attack damage does nothing for you. Because you're not dealing basic attack to anybody. But attacks it increases both your basic attack damage plus your counter damage plus your skill damage.
Okay.
Now, there is a difference though. If you go heavy attack on everything, let me ask you mathematically a simple question. If you have 50% attack already, does it make sense to add an extra 1.8% more attack? Or increase your basic attack damage by a lot more?
Basic attack damage.
You see what I'm saying? So sometimes we have what's called diminishing returns. So when you ask which one is better, a lot of that is determined on number one, what stats you already have built up, or number two, what kind of effect you're trying to do. If you just want to be more all-encompassing all around, then you go with basic attack. If you want to be more focused, like as a field fighter, you want to punch a lot harder while you're chasing people down, you go with squad basic attack damage.
So then I won the German for Felix.
Yeah, and the other difference is that now that we have Rick, who has his benefits, his damage boosted by squad basic attack damage buffs, it's almost better for him as well. And I know you don't have Rick right now, but it's also not a bad subgun to do. Basic attack damage is also a good one for riders because they seem to do more of it anyway. So, Is there one that's better? Not really. It's all going to be personal. It's really just depending on what you want to go with more. Okay. But now that you understand how the damage works, you can make those decisions a little bit easier. Okay. So to give you one last breakdown before I confuse this anymore, the easiest way I like to think about this is attack or defense is a little bit of a buff on all three, whereas squad basic attack damage, skill damage, or counter damage is a massive buff to one individual thing. Okay. Do you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's how I would think about it. And then from there, just buy whichever frags you want, and then just hyper-focus those frags till you get them to 5.
Okay. I don't think I have any of these anyway, so, yep.
No, you just got stuff to work on, which is fine. But let's talk more about these hones, because I want you to make sure that you're getting as many of these rare hones as you can. Okay. So we have the 5 that you get every single week from the armament shop. Mm-hmm. Go into your arena for me. Do you get the ones from your arena store?
Yeah. Well, I was working on these first on the frag choice.
Okay.
So I got those.
Hones first.
Okay.
You want hones first. I know this sounds weird, but if you start getting into the understanding that hones are more valuable now as a younger player, you will thank me later because I'll tell you one thing, when you get your superbs and when you start building up your superb sets and you start getting it takes a lot of hones and a lot of rare hones and a lot of additional thing to make things very strong. So although your fragment choice boxes are good and we need them, there are a lot of avenues to get choice boxes from. There's less options to get honing chips from. Okay. So you want to get your honing chips every single week first and foremost.
And carbon steel, I think you've said no, not in other videos, like not carbon steel, you wouldn't buy it here.
I wouldn't buy it here anymore. I buy my honing chips, fragment choice boxes, and then once you get up to superbs, your superb boxes as well.
So the last TC, I ran out of defensive fabric.
And defensive fabric. I was just going to say, you are going to run into defensive fabric problems, so buying them here isn't a problem. I used to do it here when I was running into those issues as well. But honing chips first. Start understanding this now. Grind those honing chips. Any place you can get honing chips. Okay. So let's close out of here. Let's go to your semis. Do you defend your semis every day, I assume?
I think I already did it for today.
Did you do the other ones?
Yes. You want me to?
Yeah, personal escort.
Mm-hmm.
Collect those 2 and send out 3 more. You got 4 more to do today. Good, you got your honing chips.
Does it matter, or do you actually?
Actually, let's save these for now because I'll do our marches up after. We can still set up our marches now that we have an idea what we'll do for troops.
So do any?
Just back out of here for now. We'll set them up. You can set them up after. Once you have your marches saved up on your idea and what you'll use, then you can go from there.
Okay. Okay.
So just back out of here. But you'll have to send out some shipments later. Go other shipments. Mm-hmm. Click on the other shipments in the top right. Mm-hmm. So here, every single day, you get 5 raids. Mm-hmm. I'm going to suggest that you only raid. Hold on. Only raid the trucks that have honing chips on them.
Okay.
Because the gold and purple trucks will provide honing chips. Okay. So click on one of the gold ones. Are there honing chips in the reward? Nope. Click on the other purple. Are there honing chips in the reward? Nope. Click on the gold ones. Are there honing chips? Well, you got blue ones, but we want to look at rares. Rares are the important ones. The blue ones are okay. I'm looking for rares. We're looking for purples.
Nothing.
Then go click the little refresh button at the bottom right. Go through your purples and golds again, looking for rares. That's all we're looking for, rare hones. I know this is annoying, but trust me, you're going to love it. You might want to raid that one just because it's got 3 of the other things.
3 of them?
Yeah, I might want to raid that one just because it's got 3.
Any?
No, let's actually set this up. Let's actually go Felix and Elena.
Max.
Yeah, max armored, max things.
And save it?
Just send it out. We're going to send, we'll save squads afterwards. Let's send Boyd and Bianca. That's actually good. I like that. Boyd and Bianca is good. And then let's go Janet and who's your other rider hero, sorry.
Daryl?
Well, yeah, I guess you can put Daryl. No, he's not strong enough. Do you have Cynthia? They're all 1 stars. Actually, put Daryl. That's fine. Just leave Daryl there.
Okay.
Full troops it. Go ready, and then put him in the back line.
So that was my other question that I had. The placement of the troops.
Matters a lot, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Go for it?
Yeah, give it a shot.
Well, at least I got defensive fabric. You want me to raid the same one again?
No, that's fine. But this becomes my point. So every single day you want to go in there and only pick out the ones where you can get the most amount of rare hone chips, or if you can get like a 3 stack of blue chips, that would be good too. But you want those rare hones, right? That's another place to get those rare hones every single day. Okay. And you can end up getting 2, 3, or 4 rare hones every single day just by doing that.
Okay.
Okay. Now it says special raids, and most people think that special raid has to be used on the big truck, but you can actually just raid a regular another truck.
Okay.
That just gives you a choice of one special.
I don't do the truck. I just do the little ones.
Good. Well, that's fine. Just do those 4, and then you're looking for rare hones every single time.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's back out of here. Now, we've gone through a lot so far. We've gone through our marches, armaments, equipments, things like that. Let's talk beasts, because beasts is going to be your next big thing. Now, when it comes to beasts, I want us to understand a couple things. First and foremost, your blue beasts and your green beasts are absolutely trash.
Yes.
Do you have any copies of these other 2 blue beasts here in your inventory? Scroll down in your inventory for a second.
Yeah, so I get rid of them unless I'm using them for the, what is this called? The
Biohazard
Frenzy. Yeah.
Yep, that's fine. It's okay to have 1 copy of each, but hold on a second. Scroll up a little bit. So you have a blue 69 and a red. Kate, scroll down to the bottom again. Blue and red. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. You know your red that is white starred?
This one?
Yeah. No. Hold on. The blue beast first. We'll talk to your greens in a second. Your blue red one.
Blue red.
Yeah. I want you to release this guy. Unlock him and release him.
Okay. Well, because I'm using them on the 5th March in.
No, you're not. Not anymore.
This exploration. Okay.
Not anymore. Blue beasts are poo beasts.
Okay.
I'll break this down for you very, very quickly. So first off, scroll up to the very top.
Mm-hmm.
On your beasts. The game only gives a shit about the top 10. Okay? So we only have to care about 10 beasts in total. But let's take a look at your blue ones in comparison to your others and actually justify if they're any better. Go on your blue boar. The water boar.
The water.
Yeah. And let's click on the first bubble of his skill. Okay? So we're going to do 328% skill damage on top of his attack. Now let's take a look at his attack. Click on attributes at the right. His attack is 2,000. Let's take a look at the legendary beast just below him. Attack is 3,000. Okay, hold on. It's not the end of the world. Let's click on the first bubble. 220%. Plus, we get a when deployed squad's basic attack damage reduction goes up by 4%. Plus, there's an additional 140% damage to... So which one do you think is better?
Yeah, no, I know this one is better. So because I use the Hurricane Draco. So what I was doing was I'm leveling up this one, the crab. And until I level up the crab, I've been using these two. So my plan is to release all of these, green and blue, once I have leveled up the crab.
There's no sense in waiting because you're not going to use them. Remember, we're only thinking now about one march at a time, correct?
In regular, but what about the beast exploration?
We will make sure that we have a balance set across the rest of them from what you have available.
Okay.
But we really only give a shit about one stat. And I'll tell you what I mean. I have dumped everything into my Hammer Pangolin on my main account and my Kong. So my Hammer Pangolin hits amazingly hard. It's like a 5.2 million. My Kong is like 2.7 million. The rest of them have grown up entirely naturally. I have not put anything else into them. None of them have pristine life. Very few have potential. They're just doing what they're doing.
Okay.
I still get to level 62 in Beast Invasion.
Okay.
Okay.
So... would you want me to release the blue one or the green one?
Well, here's what I want you to do. Scroll down to the bottom first. We have one of each of the green beasts.
Yes.
Not the grass beasts. We have one of each of the green beasts. And we have the red and one star red boar. So click on the red boar, the fire boar, and I want you to lock this one. Okay. I want you to go up to the red boar and unlock him. I want you to go to these two greens and unlock them. The two green boars. Yeah. Go to the two green boar hounds.
I don't have any other...
Yeah. The two green white star boar hounds. Right there. Stop. Scroll down.
They're blue.
Sorry. The green water boar hound. Yeah. The ice spike hound. I want you to unlock this guy and unlock the red version.
When you were saying boar and hound, I'm like, which one? Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was a boar hound. That's what they normally go by. That's my fault. It's a bone spur hound. My bad. Unlock that one.
Mm-hmm.
and go to your release button.
Okay, let me check who I'm using now on this thing.
You'll still be able to replace them. We're not taking anything away,
Okay.
right? We're not taking any copies away.
So I
Oh,
So
you do
I-
have 2 of the red green things. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
yeah.
But go click on your ranking for a second.
Where is ranking?
Just the
right
ranking
here.
button. Go rank rewards. Scroll down. So we're really not at threat for losing out on anything.
No.
So your
I
extra, the
usually
extra
get-
points isn't going to bother us.
I usually get onto the second one, onto ranked 51 to 100.
Yeah, that's good. That's kind of where you want to be. So here's a prime example. If you put the Sabertooth in the third most expensive spot. So if you go in the lava rift section and you click on the third, and then just put the deploy that one there instead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then just put oh, you have 2 of them.
You do have an extra. Wait, hold on. I'll get rid of one.
No. Keep that one. Get rid of the big one.
No. Oh, okay.
So go down to the bottom and lock that other green one that you have for now.
The other red one.
Yeah, the green red one.
Yeah.
Yeah, lock that one. Go put those in your Beast Invasion. Or in your Biohazard Frenzy. Make sure that both of those are in your Biohazard Frenzy, and then we can release the other ones.
Why are you not showing other?
Right there. Yeah, perfect. So we'll keep those points, and now we can look at going back to your beasts and releasing. Now click the release button at the top. Oh, it's because you have them paired together still.
Oh.
You got to unpair them.
Where are you?
Same with your red blue boarhound, or your red blue
It's
boar.
It's not. Neither one is.
No,
This
but the
one
red
was-
the red boar.
On top.
Yeah, the big one you have paired together with the other one. Yeah.
Okay.
No, you gotta click remove. There we go. Now click the release button. And bye-bye. Because here's
That
the thing.
one too?
Yeah, absolutely. Because here's the thing. All you need, and we're going to set up so you don't need to worry about those blue beasts. All you need is 1 copy of every beast. Everything else is extra. Okay? Everything else is extra. And the game
sometimes 2 copies of these. So
sure, but even in that event, the lack of points that you get for not having 1 will change once you get your secret beasts. Right? The only reason why you don't have 2 here now is because you don't have the Kirin. But you have the Lava Rhino, which is the other choice for it, right?
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like once you have 1 of each beast, you can fill it off limits anyway. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay.
So then I can release 1 more of these.
Mhm.
Let me see.
You can release that guy as well.
Yeah. I usually do it at the end of this game. And I go through my bees and I release them like once a week.
Mm-hmm.
Or something.
Well, I just look at it as like once you have 1 of everything, we're fine. That's all you need. 1 of everything is all you need. Anything else than that is extra, and everything extra is bad.
Okay.
Okay. So now let's go
This
back to our
one, I
beast.
don't-
Go ahead.
On the physical, I only have this one, the 69 Rhino, the boar. I don't have any other ×2
For which one? Sorry.
elemental. The physical, sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. You'll get the pangolin over time, so that's good. Once you have the pangolin or the bull, you'll have that filled out, so it'll be fine.
Correct. Yeah. So I released them.
Children's stuff.
And loop load. Gotcha.
Thank you for doing that.
Well, he called, so that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah,
let's level up your Draco. Or not your Draco, your deer. You have a deer down there, an extra copy of your deer?
My deer?
Yeah, you got 2 deers right there. And 2 lava rhinos right there.
Oh, you want me to level? Okay, got it.
Yeah, just rank them up. There's no sense in having a second copy. Just put them into themselves. You got a level 5 right there. Just top one.
There you go. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, just rank that guy up. Promote that bad boy. You got to unlock him first.
I wasn't focusing on this. That's why I just left it.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just gives us all the... Yeah, level up that one too. You might as well promote them as best as you can because, again, there's no sense in having duplicates until you have one already maxed out. And even then, I'm still not really set on having duplicates. Like, I see some people running 2 hammer pangolins on the same march. I don't think that's the best bet in my choice, but that's a different conversation. So now... Go ahead.
But so you don't think so? Right now, I ride this one with this one, the saver with the saver. You don't think that's a good choice?
No.
Okay.
I want you to disconnect all your pairings. Yeah, disconnect all your pairings, and we'll talk about beasts. Do you know how beasts work?
In theory, I don't know if I can explain it, but basically, this one would hit first, and then depending on the skills that they have, and then the supporting ones of this would support the first one.
Kind of. So each beast has 2 sets of skills within their skills. They've got their leading skills and they've got their support skills. Okay, so let's look at one of your beasts. Let's look at your Blaze Sabertooth and let's go through his skills. His first skill is what's called his leader skill. This is going to trigger every 6 seconds. Every 6 seconds, we're going to deal a multiplier at 546% of his attack. Okay. Every 3 seconds, you're going to trigger his other skill, his active skill, which is the second bubble. Okay, so this is where we're going to get every 3 and every 6 seconds, we get peaks in damage. Okay, and we can see that in the beast damage numbers, which are yellow. And then once the beast HP is dead, we can see them converted into basic attack and counter damage numbers. Okay. The third leader skill, or the third victory pursuit, the third skill is a passive skill. It's going to be in activation all the time for your leader. Same with your fourth one. It's also a passive skill, which is active all the time. That one's going to be specific to the troop types or the beast types.
Okay.
So if this is dealing, for example, if we're dealing damage to grass type, we gain an active skill damage bonus, yada, yada, yada. However, if this beast is in support, they don't get their leader function anymore. They get the support function.
Correct.
And the support function doesn't have one for the leader skill. So go to your leader skill. You'll notice there is no support function there. But if you go to your secondary skill, that's where your leader your support function comes. So there is no support for leader. It only happens at your active skill.
Correct.
And it's simply a buff or boost to your leader beast. So you are correct in that situation. What we're missing out on is the synergy that these beasts have with each other. Okay. So when we look at a beast, we have to understand what's going to cause our beast to be strong is its attributes, correct? And you can only modify a beast's attributes via 2 ways. One is through pristine life, and one is through chips. So have you put pristine life into this beast yet?
Yeah, so I had it up to, this is the next one. But I think it was something about grass, so I really didn't understand how that played. And then, so I started ranking up this one. So, because I'm usually trying to just rank up one at a time. So I said, at least let me get the first few on the rhino.
Sure.
But now I'm back to maybe just I was only focusing on the blaze.
Sure. But
it's fully ranked up on the potential.
Good. So you've got some pristine life, so you got a little bit cooking. But here's my point. The only way to change a beast's attributes is through pristine life, which is incredibly expensive, or through chips. But that attribute is going to determine what our beast does and how effective they are. Now, if you back out of here real quick, you'll notice that
Should I activate this one, or is there a event that would? I think there's an event that gives me.
There's nothing that cares about pristine life.
There's no event that gives me like points for or something for this.
Not for pristine life. For potential, yes. Not for pristine life.
So I should just do this one then.
Yep, you can. I would, especially if it's the one that you're working on.
Yeah.
Yep. Just keep moving up the thing. So
that was the only.
Okay, so now we'll look over in the bottom right here, or the bottom left. We'll see that the blazed sabertooth naturally provides crit and crit damage. Okay, so as we raise its attributes, its pristine life, it's going to naturally provide crit and crit damage. But that doesn't mean that the beast cannot do combo and counter. Click on the little attributes button in the bottom right. And then click on the little question mark beside the special attributes. So this is how the beast damage works. Okay, beast damage is dealt entirely internal within its system. Okay, so it doesn't deal damage to troops. That damage gets converted later, but it's not dealing damage to the troops. All the stuff is held within the beast system. Okay?
Yeah.
But if you read the skills, you'll start to understand how the skills work. So crit, for example, just go up to crit. Simply, when you deal damage in battle, there's a chance to crit, which does more damage. Right? Very simple. When you deal damage in battle, you now have a 20% chance to trigger and deal more crit. And that'll be multiplied by your crit damage bonus. Okay? Super simple. Combo is kind of the same thing. When you deal damage in battle, you may trigger a combo based on your trigger rate. But here's the thing. When triggering a combo, biochemical beasts will automatically use their active skill one additional time. So if I have a crit beast who has combo, can he still benefit from combo by using his active skill? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's not saying that it activates his crit skill or can only activate a crit skill. This is simply activating your active skill. So having combo means when you deal damage, you can deal more damage.
Okay.
That's what both skills do. Okay.
So this one has 0 combo, so I should be focusing on increasing that.
Well, we'll talk a little bit about here, and we'll understand where we're going to be putting our points here, at least where I would suggest putting your points here in a second, okay? Let's first go down to counter. Because we already hear the term counter, right? We talk about counter damage, correct?
Yeah.
This is not the same thing. So this is not the same counter damage that we're talking in the game. This is its own thing. But it works the same way. When you receive damage, you may trigger a counter attack, which triggers your active skill one additional time. Okay. Do you ever see in your reports, if you're fighting someone and you might get attacked by 2 or 3 people, your beast doesn't deal damage to the 2 or 3 sources? You'll have 0 beast damage? Do you ever see that in reports?
I haven't looked at it.
Okay. Well, you'll see this type of thing happen very often where you'll be fighting someone and your beast is dealing damage to their beast, but you're being hit by multiple sources and your beast isn't dealing damage to those beasts because you don't have any counter.
Got it. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So counter is a good way to protect yourself from being attacked. But this also means if I'm fighting you one-on-one, I'm dealing you damage and receiving damage, which then means theoretically I can trigger all 3 skills continuously every single time damage is dealt or being dealt.
Okay.
So the question is it better to hyper-focus one stat, one skill, or try to get all 3?
Probably hyper focus for now until you can work on the others.
You would think that, and that would be a sensible way to look at it until you attribute one more factor. We talked about diminishing returns a little bit already, right?
Yeah.
We're going to dive into diminishing returns a little bit more here. Here's a prime example. How much counter do you, or how much crit do you have? How many points of crit do you have? 20%. And how much is that equal to? So click the little X button. You're getting 150 crit to give you 20%. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you'd think if I put 300 crit there, how much would that give me?
600.
No. If I put 300 into my crit function, and how much would that give me for a trigger? If 15 gives me a 20% trigger rate, how much would 30 give me?
Oh, 30 times 20%? 600.
No, sorry, I think I'm being a little bit too confusing. 150 crit equals 20%. So you put more stats into 150. We double the amount that we have in crit. So we put 300 into crit. If we double our crit,
so it's 40%.
We would think that it would double, correct?
I would, yes.
But it doesn't.
Okay.
At 300 crit, you have a 32% trigger rate. Not a 40% trigger rate. We have 32%. At 500 points in crit, we have a 45% trigger rate. Do you see how the numbers aren't making sense anymore?
So they have their own numbers.
No, what it's saying is that the more that we hyper-focus one stat, the less value each point in there is worth.
So then you want to have some balance in all the functions so that you would have at least a little bit of everything.
Right. So this becomes my mentality. Let's say I have 600 points to work with. Mm-hmm. Okay. I can put 600 points into crit and give myself a 50% trigger rate. Or I can put 200 points in combo, 200 points in crit, and 200 points in counter, giving me a 25% trigger rate in each. So would it be better to have one skill trigger 50% of the time, or three skills each triggering 25% of the time each?
Okay. I get it.
So this becomes the question. And ideally, in my opinion, 3 skills triggering 25% of the time is better than one skill only triggering 50% of the time.
Because you have more ways of dealing damage.
Right.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So this being said, now that we know that the only way to get these attributes are through pristine life and chips, we can then address how do we want to pair these beasts. And remember, all that we care about right now, how many marches are we caring about?
5. I mean, 1.
1, thank you.
Yeah.
So we only give a shit about 2 beasts. So we're going to take your strongest beast and pair him with your second strongest beast. Who cares? Even
though this one doesn't give any combo or any counter?
We're going to put chips on him. Remember, chips.
Okay.
Chips are a way easier and cheaper way to put the attributes on that we have now.
Okay, so that's it. So that's those 2 tops are paired.
Okay, so now that we understand that, let's go look at the chips that we can put on them to make this your best line possible. But before we just put anything, let's understand chips a little bit. Okay, so each chip, you have, go to your left arm for actually your brain is perfect. Your brain is perfect to use. You have 1 of each. So each chip spot has only 3 different chips that can go into it. 1 chip that's going to benefit crit, 1 chip that's going to benefit combo, or 1 chip that's going to benefit counter. Okay? So although it looks like there's 1,000 different chips, They all relate down to 3 different sets. One that's going to benefit combo, one that benefits counter, and one that benefits crit.
Okay. This one is crit, and the other one, so I've been focusing on brain and spine.
Sure.
Because they provide the most HP. So I've been trying to build those 2 first.
Sure. But let me ask you a question. Why do you have one doing crit and one doing, why are they not the same chip?
Why this one is combo and this one is crit?
Yeah.
Because it unlocked first.
Okay.
It unlocked for free.
But here's the thing. This gives us our idea on what we're going to be working on. So you can slot crit damage in there. Go ahead. Put that crit shit in there. Yeah. But here's the problem. If you go down to the spine, there's no benefit that we can get from this now. There's no array that we can benefit from this now. Do you know about the arrays?
No, I don't understand those.
Okay. So do you see how this says a 2-piece array? Combo damage plus 7%.
Yeah.
In order to get that bonus combo damage plus 7%, I need to match the brain and spine chips the same. So you see how we have a crit chip in the brain? If I wanted to get that bonus damage, I need to put the crit chip in the spine.
Oh, okay.
And that will trigger the bonus 2-piece array because we've matched that array. Now, there's technically 3 different arrays. You've got your brain and spine, which make one 2-piece array. So that's a matching set. Then you have your arms and your legs. Those 4 pieces together make another set. Click on your left arm for me. Click on one of the purple pieces. And let's just talk about this. Okay, so you got this one providing counter. It's got a 2-piece array and a 4-piece array. So if we pair this chip with the other counter chips on the arms and legs, right? If we match all 4 to the same, we're going to get the 2-piece array bonus plus the 4-piece array bonus for matching. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, so I need everyone to be counter?
Well, you don't need them to be anything. You just need to know what you're working on. So go to your right arm for a sample. Go to your left arm. Go to your left leg. Go to your right leg. Okay, so I would put your 2 rare combo chips on your legs. See, now you notice how the combo plus 80 has gone blue?
Okay.
So we're getting a bonus 80 combo just because we've got these 2 combo chips on. Go to your arms. Go to your other arm. Go back to your other arm. Damn it. Go back to your other arm again. All right, you have to put the counter purple chips on. Yeah, put that one on. Go to the other one, put the other purple one on that matches. Now you see how we're benefiting an extra 50 counter there as well?
Okay.
So because we've matched those 2 arrays, we're benefiting 50 counter from the purple chips. And if you go down to the combo chips on the legs, we're benefiting 80 combo because we've matched those ones. Now, we're not getting the 4-piece array because they're different sets. You see how they're different sets, right?
So then I should focus on getting gold combo at this point on these 2.
All you need then is the combo on the right arm because you already have combo on your left arm. You already have the combo chip there.
That's the counter chip.
No. You also have the double combo chip.
Where?
At the very top. It's the secondary one. No. Go to your left arm.
Uh-huh.
You see you have 2 legendary chips?
Yeah. Oh, this thing. Yes.
So you technically have the left combo chip, but there's no
So I
sense in
just need
equipping
this.
that. Yeah, we only
Okay.
need the combo chip out of the right leg. But this is the
Okay.
reason why I said to put the counter chips in. Go back to your left arm and equip the combo chip for a second. Now, what did we gain out of that?
Just nothing.
We gained combo at the cost of
Yeah.
counter
Yeah,
and at the
but it was
cost of
already
another
there.
array.
Yeah, but it was already there.
Right.
Okay.
So I would look at swapping that out, or go to put that combo chip in there for a second.
This one?
No, put that one in again. Go to your left leg. And let's put the counter chip in there instead.
This one?
No, that's combo. Put the counter chip. It's the one that has the sword going from right to left.
This one?
No, that's the other one. That's crit. Yeah, that one. So now we're just going to pair them the other way. This will give us way more combo power because we're getting the combo out of the left arm chip, and give us some more counter to back up on as well. Give us the same counter as well.
Okay.
And then for the spine, just put in that one for now. Get your bonus HP and stuff. But realize that you want to switch out these spine, either the spine or the brain, whichever one you want to switch out for the matching pair.
Well, then it would be the spine matching. I mean, taking that out because I have this one more leveled up.
Yeah, and you're doing crit on this beast too, so it's not a problem to do the spine as the crit chip as well.
Spine out. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So now let's go to your other fire beast.
So it's okay to X the combos, right? That raise diagonal.
Yeah,
They don't have
that's
to
fine.
be-
No,
Yeah,
because the arms and the legs match together as one set. It's a 4-piece array. So it doesn't matter how you match them within that 4-piece.
Okay.
You're still getting the effect.
So then I should make everyone, all the 4 arms, all the 4 arms and legs, right? Onto combo.
Yeah, I would get the next combo chips and put combo on them for sure.
On these 2. Okay.
Because then you still have combo and crit coming from his kit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's go to your Volcano Rhino. And let's chip him. Now let's give him counter. If we can give counter, let's give counter. Because we have combo and crit coming from the main beast. Let's see if we can put counter on him. Nice. Now we have that 2-piece array there.
Do counter the entire thing if I can.
Yeah, if you can. Put counter on the other sides.
That one I
Go to the
cannot.
go to the foot, the right foot, and see if you have the other counter chip. Oh, you do. Good. So get your extra counter there. And then just put your combo legendary chip here for now. Or unless you can get a different matching, go to your right arm. You can put crit on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, put the crit chips here. Yeah, get that extra bonus array as well. So now if you back out for a second and go to your main beast and click on your attributes. You remember what we started with?
Yeah. Yes, I see it.
So you see what we have now.
Yeah.
Now
We have
click
a
on-
lot of combo.
Click on your special attributes.
Mm-hmm.
The question mark by your special attributes. Now we can see what we've got for trigger rates.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So this is the best advice that I can when you take a look at your 2 pairings, understand where you can get your attributes from, and pair them and chip them as you need.
Okay.
Now we have our main march done, but like you mentioned, we still technically have 4 other marches that we have to think about, right?
Mm-hmm.
But these 4 marches, we don't give a shit about as much because they're really not a focus. They're just here to do the best that they can, right?
Yeah.
So we are going to pair our beasts counter to their pairings for the next 8. Okay? So what I want you to do, I'm going to write these down before we I'm going to jot these down, the pairings, before you move on so that I can actually get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're going to go the saber-tooth with the rhino. We're going to go the jellyfish with the Draco. We're going to go the general crab with the other crab. We're going to go bull with purple Draco. Perfect. Okay. So you're going to take your saber-tooth and you're going to pair your saber-tooth with the rhino.
Even though it's like level 1?
Even though it's level 1.
Okay.
Just change on your training and get them up leveled as quick as you can.
Okay.
Next, we're going to go to our jellyfish. And you're going to pair your jellyfish with the Gale Draco, the gold one. Then you're going to go to your king crab, your general crab. And you're going to pair him with your other crab.
So do you want me to put, which one do you want me to put first? The gold or the purple?
The gold.
The gold?
Yeah,
okay.
Put your gold first. Put your purple behind.
Okay.
And then you're going to pair your bull with the purple Draco.
Okay.
Now, these next 8 beasts, you're just going to chip them with whatever chips you have. But just these 8. So quick equip. Go to your jellyfish, quick equip.
Oh, what did I do?
You didn't have some off of them originally. Uh-oh, that's going to change some things.
So what?
That's fine. Keep going. Yeah, any of these beasts that you have that are paired that don't have chips, you're going to just quick equip.
That's it.
What about your lava bull? The level. No. The level 1. Isn't that paired with something? The volcano, the volcano rhino or the lava rhino?
This one?
No. The purple one. Down. That purple one.
Oh, yep.
And I think your Pango was not. That's fine. Your Pango was not equipped.
Yeah.
But you had that purple guy there because of the darn blue guy that's sitting there in your top 10 still.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is literally how you're going to pair your next 10.
Okay.
So we've done our main fighting pair, right? You've got your volcano rhino and your and your saber-tooth.
Mm-hmm.
And the remaining 4 are just going to be as balanced as you can between what you have left. Okay?
Okay.
Now, what I suggest you do every 3 to 6 months. Okay? Every 3 to 6 months, I want you to disconnect all your beasts, take off all your chips, and redo what we just did.
Okay.
Because over the next 3 to 6 months, you're going to earn beast chips. You're going to level up beasts. Beasts will grow as they can.
Yeah.
Right? And maybe your top 10 changes.
Gotcha.
So just go back every 3 to 6 months and readdress. And in 3 to 6 months, you might have 2 marches that you're working on instead now.
Okay.
Right? So then now you're looking at 4 beasts you have to deal with. Do you see why I say that fighting with 5 marches is the most expensive? Because every single march you add compounds your problems. Not only do you need a march with an armament set above 3 million, but you need to have 2 beasts, 6 chips on every single march. Okay?
Yes.
So now if you're looking at 5 marches, sorry, not 6 chips, 12 chips on every march. So if you have 5 marches, that's 10 beasts and 60 fucking chips. Do you see how it becomes really expensive very, very quickly?
Yes.
So this is why we have to be super, super efficient. So you work on 1 march at a time, 1 beast set at a time, right? Like I said, even in my own, I'm not working on any other beasts except my Kong and my Pangolin. Once they're done, then I can move on. And I just finished my Hammer Pangolin's Pristine Life, so I can start putting Pristine Life into Kong. But those are the only ones I literally have Pristine Life in. And I'm still doing Beast Invasion. I'm still getting to 62 in my Beast Invasion and stuff like that.
Okay. So I'm working on Blaze and Rhino.
Yep. And just let them grow up.
Yeah, before I knew, I mean, I got the purple one first, so I was working on him. So I had some potential on that.
That's okay. Potential is not the problem. The problem is Pristine Life because there's so little.
I know.
So
yeah.
So as long as you're working on that, that's the good part. And as long as you have your main set that you're working on, just literally like I said it, just work on 1 set at a time, 1 march at a time, 1 set of troops at a time, 1 set of marches at a time, 1 set of beasts at a time. Even your troop equipment. I don't know what you've done for troop equipment, but for me, I don't even have troop equipment on my riders and ranged because it's extra might that I'm not using. Right?
Okay.
And everything is about being efficient. So I'm only 190 might, 190 million, but I fight people that are 250 million, 260 million and win.
Okay, so
right?
I'm on. I have very little left on this one, and then
That's
I can get him off the
training onto the next one.
Yep.
Yep. And that's literally all it is, right? Once you have your main ones, then you're just working on balancing and letting everything else grow naturally.
Once I get this rhino done, I can get this rhino in. Or should I?
I would actually swap it now, to be honest.
Swap it now?
Yeah. Because the first 20 levels or whatever on your other one will be super quick by comparison to the last 1 level. And you're going to be using that lava rhino anyways, right? So.
Yeah. And then I have to wait on the...
Go to your development for a second for me. I want to see something. Go all the way to the right. Okay, you're doing the same thing that most people are doing too. I want you to unlock Combat Support 5 as fast as you can. I want you to do everything you can to get Combat Support 5.
So right now I'm not doing any development because I'm waiting until the next TC to use up all the speed ups I have.
Yeah, but how much of the other stuff do you have to actually do the research? Like click on Combat... Hold on, scroll over. Click on Combat Support 3. No, too far. Scroll it right there. At the very bottom, Combat Support 3. Okay, you only have 862, so you don't have very much of the blueprints.
Nope.
Okay, so that's what's going to hinder you up. It's not the speed ups. It's going to be these blueprints that hinder you.
I know.
But here's going to be my best advice.
Okay.
You want to get your combat support is your most important thing in this entire development process.
So you want me to develop this now?
No, you don't have to develop it now. You can wait until it's TC. That's fine. I'm just letting you know that you're going to run into the hindrance where you're going to run out of blueprints before you run out of speed ups. Okay?
Yes.
So you want to be efficient with this as well. And your main goal has to be to getting combat support as high as possible, because this is what determines the inheritance that you get from your support beast. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So right now you're only getting, I think, 30%. It goes up to 70%.
Okay.
So you want to get this one done as quick as you can, then Combat Support 4, which I think you can actually do right away. Go to Combat Support 4 in the middle.
Yes, that's all I have left is the Combat Support 3.
Right. So you can do 3 and 4 on your next TC. That should be your goal. And then forget every other research that you need except the ones that you need to get Combat Support 5, because Combat Support 5 is not actually the very last research that you do. You can do Combat Support 5 before filling out the rest of the tree.
Okay.
So you want to do everything, the bare minimum that you need to get Combat Support 5 done first, and then fill out the rest of the tree.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So combat support. Let's get that understood now. Okay?
Okay.
So we've gone through beasts, heroes, armaments, chips. What else do we talk about? Troops, troop types, squads, vehicles. What else do we have to go through?
The refinery.
Sure, let's talk refinery.
What do you want? The squad equipment?
Yep, show me your squad equipment.
You want the bag?
No, it's fine. Go show me what you have in your bikers. On your ranged. So do you understand how this system works?
Yeah, it gives the I don't have the best ones yet, or barely. But I do understand. It's hard to get some with at least 2 of the same attribute.
Right.
So I just equip what I can what I get.
But you're a rider main now, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Do you need stuff on your infantry? Do you need stuff on your ranged?
I guess not.
It's just extra might that we're not using.
Okay.
And your hero troop stuff doesn't matter in rallies, garrisons, and the rest. You know what does?
Okay.
The one person who's leading that march is the only one that matters.
What about the ones on engines that give the gathering bonuses?
Oh, I'll keep those ones on my engines for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, keep the ones on your end. I'll work on those ones, absolutely. And if I'm lucky enough to get like special gathering ones, absolutely. Keep those and work those up. But then we're only working on the sets that we're working on, like, as we need them. If you're lucky and you forge a really nice piece, sure, equip it.
Okay.
But if you just have it as a place filler right now, like click on your helmet, for example, for your ranged.
On rider?
On ranged.
For my range.
So you've got rider squad defense, range squad defense, and infantry squad defense. There's no purpose to having this.
Okay.
So I would take it off. And I would probably dismantle that piece and use the parts because, pardon?
No, I have a lot of, what is the smelting, the enhancement, because I haven't been using it.
It's good. You're going to need to, because the things only go up to level 20, and it's not like they do a lot at level 20. But you want to save it for the ones that have at least 2, right?
Yes,
like your, any of the ones that have 2 on them, or 3 if you're lucky enough to craft one with 3. But
yeah, this one, like, I would want to get rid of as soon as I get another option.
I wouldn't. I don't even know if I would get rid of that one. You know what I would do with that one instead?
Sell it?
No, equip it on your gatherer.
Okay. I think I have a better one in my gathering.
Yeah, but you only have a 1 gathering bonus there at 5.1%. Yeah, but your basic gathering speed that you're getting is poo-poo anyways. And you could take that 5.3, smelt it into the lower one here, and bring your overall gathering bonus to a higher amount. And then if you just get gathering bonuses, you can then have what's the hone basic on a gathering bonus? What's the max on a gathering bonus? 10%?
Oh, yeah. So I should not pay attention to the basic attributes, because that's what I was doing. I was looking for one with the basic attributes that I wanted. Yeah. And then I'm looking for the one with the specialized attributes for now.
I mean, that's ideally what you want to do. That's ideally perfect. But in this case, you ended up crafting one that, in my opinion, would do better at having higher bonus value over the smaller bit of traveling speed. Bringing more extra back is better than bringing it back faster.
Okay.
Like, I've seen some people now with the bonus capabilities that they have, they're bringing back almost as much as the node is. They're bringing back like 90% as much as what the node is. And that's based on the
Well,
gathering bonus, right?
these two both have gathering bonus. They don't have any speed.
The speed doesn't matter. The speed is irrelevant.
Yeah, that's what yeah. Oh,
right?
got it. I understand. Okay, got it. Okay.
So you can smelt, like if you, for example, smelt that 5.1% gathering bonus onto the other one that has 2 gathering bonuses on it.
Okay.
Yes, you sacrifice 2% gathering speed, a small amount of gathering speed. You already have like 200% gathering speed for most of these things.
Got it.
So does 2% really matter? Not really. But what does matter is the extra 10% or potentially 20% additional resources bringing back.
Okay.
And you said you like to fight with your cars in Bounty Ground?
Yes.
If you give this to your cars, you're giving squad attack and squad counter damage to your cars.
Okay.
Do you see?
And then I can find another one that I can use in Rider. Another arm to equipped.
Yeah, and then we can put any other armament there that we need to.
Okay.
But see, a lot of these things that we have equipped, they're useless. Like this, we're not going to use.
Okay.
It's got squad load. Do we give a shit about squad load? No.
Nope.
And it's on infantry. We don't really give a shit about infantry. We're not fighting with infantry. Now, the argument can be made, well, I have to do it because of the arena. Maybe I have to put 5 marches in my arena and I have to use some infantry and some ranged. I use 5 marches of infantry. I'm an infantry main. I don't use ranged or riders. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like you'll get to a point where you won't need them anyways. So there's lots of potential in that sense.
So you're saying take this one out and replace it. Oh, it's deployed.
Yeah,
but
you can't do any right now.
Back, yeah. Okay. I'll put it in so that I don't forget which one it is. Okay.
Yeah, I would switch those around and then just start working on your gathering bonus. Anytime you get gathering bonus on a gun, dump it into that and get yourself as much of that gathering bonus on your cars as you can. And then you'll buff up your cars to fight more in Bounty Ground like you want to anyways.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
But the biggest thing about this is to be like I said, it's all about being as efficient as we can, keeping our might as low as we can, but hitting as hard as we can for that might. Right? And it all plays level. So every little bit of additional boost that we have on our ranged, on our riders is working, or on our ranged or infantry is working against what we want to do in our rider aspect. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So that's kind of what our mentality is.
So I don't have any good best. This is what I equipped because that was the only option.
If it's the best that you have, it's the best you have for now until you smith something better.
Okay.
Okay. And smithing is really just smithing. It's just going to be what you're lucky enough to be able to get. I will say though, if you are a spender by any stretch, I will give you advice on the main core things that I would suggest spending on. And they're not even that expensive. Because one is a $5 a month pack and one's a $5 a week pack. So it's really not a lot, but it'll help you immensely. And that's the 2 packs associated in the refinery. So if you back out here and go into your refinery, like go into the actual refinery part, the refinement pass in the top left, this one here, really good value.
Okay.
Okay, because not only are you getting gems and speed ups, but you end up getting 90 of the cores of those precious ores, which allow you to craft the legendary armaments. Okay.
Okay.
So for $5, you're getting 90 of them, which is a great value. And then if you back out of here and you go to the refinement contest, this refinement contest, $5 a week, is another really good value.
Okay.
If you just click on the box, you'll see the rewards that you get for it. No, the actual box itself. You're getting 60 precious ores, 24 of the other ones, and 120 speed ups.
Okay.
So it's actually a decent value. It's not as good as the monthly pass, but it's another good value for precious ores. And precious ores are really how you're going to create those legendary armaments that you need.
Okay.
Okay. So if you were going to spend anywhere, I would suggest it's on those ones. Just to kind of give you a little bit more of a hands-on onto the refinement area. Don't forget, you can also buy every day your common gems, or your not your commons, probably your uncommon cores. You can buy 5 of them every day. Yep.
Okay.
Did you know about that?
Yes, and I
Okay.
haven't been working on those.
Okay, so you should spend your 250 gems every single day to get those. Because again, people are sleeping on this refinery, and the truth is the refinery is the cheapest way. Oh, nice. 3 legendaries. Fucking lucky.
I know, that was lucky.
The refinery is the cheapest way to get might and attributes.
Okay.
Okay. So it's literally the easiest way to do it and to increase some pretty drastic stats. So investing in the refinery isn't a bad idea.
Okay. So now I'm forging mask. So I'm thinking of working on that for the 30 days or whatever until I get the best set, and then move on to best, and then so on.
That's what I'm doing too. Yeah. Work on one part a month.
Okay.
Yeah, but that'll give you a better setup. So if you're only focusing on once, then all you're doing is working everything into that one set.
Okay.
Don't care about your riders. Don't care about your range. Don't care about your range. Don't care about your infantry. Only care about your riders.
Okay.
Okay. I do want to check real quick. We are going to wrap up here because we're getting close to the end. I think we've wrapped up everything. I do want to take a quick look at your workshop, though. So go to your workshop for me. Okay.
So, yep, I know. I was working. Like I said, I didn't know infantry or rider.
Yep. No, that's fine.
So I have those two.
So my best advice now, get everything to at least tier 3, level 1.
On everything?
Yep.
Okay.
And
so
then,
I have one more set.
Sorry, go ahead.
So I have one more set. So the next one I was going to work on was this one. Because I have one more set of T3. When the next TC comes.
Yeah. Get your power mod tech to 5 or to tier 1 level 3 or tier 3 level 1 first. But then you want to get everything else to tier 3 level 1.
Yes.
Okay. And then start working on your light weapon kit and your power mod kit and get them to level 5, level 6.
Okay.
Actually level 10.
Okay.
And then you can start working on the other ones. But you want to get everything to tier 3 as quick as you can. Level 1. And then start working on your individual ones from there. Then you start working on your riders.
So light weapon and power mod to level 10. Right?
Yeah, the light weapon kit and the power mod tech, you'll get to level 10. Tier 3, level 10.
Okay. And then focus on the rest level 1 on T3.
No.
Oh.
I want you to get everything to tier 3, level 1 first.
Oh, okay.
Like that becomes your focus, right? Get your power mod tech to tier 3, level 1. Get your light protection and your light armor kit and your light fire control to tier 3, level 1.
Okay.
Right? And then we can start working on getting those other ones up as high as they can go as well.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the real reason why we're talking about leveling them up at stages. You can level them up how you want. Let me give you the reason why we want to level them up this way. Okay? And the reason why you don't want to just hyper focus on your rider equipment. Okay?
Okay.
Click on your light weapon kit for a second. So each of these devices is going to add the specific either rider squad attack, rider squad defense, infantry squad attack, infantry squad defense, range squad attack, range squad defense. Okay? But it's also going to add overall squad firepower.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we want to still level them up, all of them, because they all provide squad firepower or protection. and you get to a point where the cost to level up your riders is more expensive than the value you get from leveling up the other ones to get that squad firepower or protection.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this is why we level them up in stages. Now, there is going to be ground for you to say get your riders up to level or tier 3, level 5 or level 6 first, and then get everything to tier 3, level 1. That's also a potential option as well. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just going to come down to your own personal preference. If you want to get your riders up to tier 6 or tier 3, level 6 first, and then get everything to tier 3, level 1, that's an option too. And I can't actually tell you which one is better because it's all going to be up to your personal play style.
Okay. I can tell you that the only limiting factor here are the prints. So
Of course.
I don't run out of the other ones.
So then in that situation, you want to get your other thing to tier 3 first, so you have growth potential in it. So get your power mod tech to tier 3 level 1. And then look at getting both your power mod tech and your other one to level 6. And then you could look at bringing everything up from there. Because that'll give you time to save up your tier 3 blueprints.
Okay.
Okay? Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we've gone through heroes, beasts, armaments, refinery, vehicles, troops. I think we've wrapped it up on everything, haven't we?
I think so too.
I think so. Are there any other questions, concerns? Oh, wait, there's one thing we haven't done. Survivors. Go to your survivors.
Oh, yeah. Let me recall these people.
Why recall?
Because this one's starting.
Oh.
You want to play?
No, I already played mine. Oh, that reminds me. I got to go play my other one. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's wrap it up here. We can always talk survivors at a later time. That's not a problem.
I mean, this is what I have.
That's good.
I do have a question, actually.
Sure. Yeah.
Are you going to go on the tactical team?
Yeah, I was thinking about doing the tactical team with you, but we can also do that offline. That's not a problem. We both have to get to this next meeting, so let's go worry about that after.
Okay.
The tactical team isn't nearly as important or influential, so it's not a problem. We can talk about after.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sound good.
Okay. Well, that all being said, folks, we are going to wrap it here because we do have to get onto the off-limits war. I do appreciate y'all for joining me. Thanks again, Morrigan, for letting us go through your account and helping you out. If you have any other questions or comments, you know where to get me. You know where to reach me. And if you have any questions or comments from watching, feel free to throw them in the comment section below. Other than that, folks, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, fill out the notification bell, comment down below, all things that cost nothing but are free to you and amazingly helpful to me. So if you can do those, that is great. Other than that, love, peace, chicken grease, and until next time. Now you say stay lifted.
Stay lifted.
Puff, puff, pass.